Good afternoon from Indonesia and best wishes to everyone here. I would like to thank the distinguished seniors, gentlemen, and ladies present today. Let me briefly introduce myself. I am an independent, non-academic researcher, originally trained as a hydro engineer. My profession has led me to study not only civil engineering, but also geology, geography, biology, archaeology, and more. I have been conducting this research since 2010. Today, I will present my work on ancient trans-oceanic contacts. This presentation is divided into three main topics. 1. Human migrations. 2. Trans-oceanic contacts. And 3. Austronesia. Let us begin with the first topic, human migration. Scientific research shows that modern humans first appeared around 195,000 to 160,000 years ago in eastern Africa. From there, people migrated in all directions, south, north, and west. One particularly important migration was eastward along the coast, known as the Southern Route, moving from Africa through the Arabian Peninsula, Persia, and India, eventually reaching Sundaland. Humans arrived in Sundaland approximately 80,000 to 50,000 years ago. From there, some moved northward and others southward to the Sahul continent, what we now know as Australia and Papua, around 60,000 to 50,000 years ago. Numerous archaeological sites confirm these dates. These early migrants were still hunter-gatherers. Civilization had not yet begun. Hunter-gatherers are people who obtain their food by hunting wild animals and gathering edible plants. Upon arriving in Sundaland, they found an environment rich in resources. Situated on the equator, it enjoyed abundant sunlight, high rainfall, fertile volcanic soils, diverse flora and fauna, and remained temperate even during the Ice Age. It was, in many ways, a paradise. Here, civilization began to grow rapidly. People built shelters, farmed, raised livestock, crafted tools, and domesticated animals. Communities formed, and life became increasingly organized. Transportation also developed. With no roads, waterways became the primary routes. Using bamboo and wood, they built rafts to travel from place to place, marking the start of a water-based civilization. Over time, they advanced to building wooden sailing vessels, giving rise to a seafaring civilization. The two key drivers of rapid development in Sundaland were agriculture and seafaring. Fertile land for farming, and abundant water for travel and trade. Evidence of early culture can be seen in cave paintings found across Southeast Asia. Among these are depictions of boats found in caves such as Kain Hitam, Mardua, Maros Pankep, and others. These paintings likely reflected what the artist saw, boats at sea, not that they lived in caves. To summarize human migration, humans reached Sundaland around 80,000 to 50,000 years ago, Sahul around 60,000 to 50,000 years ago, and later migrations occurred at various times. Most significantly, around 11,600 years ago, there was a massive dispersal from Sundaland in all directions, east, north, and west. Climate records show that 11,600 years ago marked the end of the Younger Dryas period, a time of sudden and dramatic warming, marking the transition from the Pleistocene to the Holocene in geology and from the Paleolithic to the Neolithic in archaeology. Studies from Greenland, Venezuela, and Antarctica reveal spikes in CO2 and methane at this time, clear signs of a major global event. Genetic evidence shows a bottleneck in the Y chromosome population after the Younger Dryas, suggesting significant migrations, including from Southeast Asia toward Europe. Further genetic research on haplogroup K2 reveals that its descendants spread from Southeast Asia both eastward and westward, reaching as far as Europe and the Americas. Other genetic studies, such as those by David Reich, show similarities between the populations of Oceania and those of Central and South America, indicating ancient contact. Archaeological records also show the emergence of new sites worldwide around the end of the Younger Dryas, from Japan and China to the Indus Valley, the Middle East, and the Americas. Now, let us turn to the second topic, Trans-Oceanic Contacts. Research on coconut distribution shows it originated in Southeast Asia and India, spreading eastward to the Americas and westward to Africa, first by Austronesian seafarers and later by Europeans. The blowgun, a hunting tool, is found in Southeast Asia, Madagascar, and the Americas, evidence of ancient cultural exchange. Bananas first grew in the Malay Peninsula, Indonesia, the Philippines, and New Guinea more than 10,000 years ago, later spreading to India, Africa, Polynesia, China, and beyond through human movement. Other shared elements include weaving techniques, bark cloth, slit drums, paper. Rice, sugarcane, sweet potato, bottle gourd. Chili, corn, fertile black soil, sailing technology. And domesticated animals, all indicating ancient intercontinental connections. The third topic is Austronesia. Austronesian languages are spoken across Asia, Oceania, and Africa, from Taiwan and the Philippines to Madagascar, Polynesia, and beyond. These regions together form Austronesia. With 1,268 languages, it is one of the largest and most widespread language families in the world. Its origins remain debated, whether from Taiwan, out of Taiwan model, or the Indonesian islands, island origin model. The largest Austronesian languages include Javanese, Filipino or Tagalog, Malay, Sundanese, Cebuano, Malagasy, and Madurasi. Many are official languages in their respective countries. For more in-depth reading, I invite you to consult my book, Sundaland, Tracing the Cradle of Civilizations, available on Amazon and freely on Google Play. Thank you for your attention.